Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
From our studios in North Central High School, the pride of Washington Township, it's Central Indiana's premier high school. It's the news you need when you need it. This is NC News.
Good morning from NC News. I'm Grace Rowan.
And I'm Jeremy Gerstein. Here are your news and headlines for Tuesday, November 11th, 2014.
The NC speech team traveled to Fishers High School for the first competition of the season, placing 9th of 39 teams. Leading the Mighty Panther speakers were freshman Marissa Lynn, who was 3rd in original oratory, and sophomore Catherine Peterson, who was 4th in Congress. Other top speakers included George Schatzline, Stephanie Selby, Katie Danforth, Priscilla Obudarko, Lauren Palladino, and Dan Patel. Next up, the speech team travels to Columbus on Saturday, December 6th. Good skills, speakers.
The next Indiana Math League contest is today from 2:50 to 3:20 p.m. in M673. Calculators are allowed. That's Indiana Math League this afternoon starting at 2:50 in M673.
There is an important meeting for Science Olympiad today after school in D136. Preliminary rosters for A and B competition teams, along with alternates, will be announced. Decisions regarding event assignments will also be made during this meeting. If you cannot make this meeting, you need to see Mr. Sue if you wish to have a say regarding your event assignments.
The ACE Mentoring Program has a meeting tomorrow after school at 3 p.m. in D136. Students who are interested in a career in architecture, construction, or engineering are invited to attend.
The state championship rugby team is having a call out for all young men interested in playing rugby this spring, tomorrow, after school in Dr. Kelty's room, N295. Snacks will be provided.
Attention all Spanish Honor Society members. Long time, no see. But they are ready to pick up the pace again in preparation for the annual visit to John Strange Elementary School. If you are interested in participating in this long-standing SHH tradition, please plan to attend the after-school meeting on Thursday in La Sala del Señor Wilson.
As you are no doubt aware, we recently adopted a new grade system called Skyward. What you may not know is how you can access your information, including your daily grades, assignments, and much more.
Here's a short presentation from the Washington Township Technology Services Department on how you can get into Skyward and use it to stay up to date.
To access Skyward from the North Central homepage, click on Quick Links, and then down to Skyward Family Access. You can also access Skyward by going to skyward.msdwt.k12.in.us. Students log in using their 96 number is the login ID, and their password is their last name, all in caps. And then click Sign In. Once logged into Skyward, students can click on Gradebook to see their current and past scores. First, they will be presented with an explanation of how semester grades are established. To view different options, down below under Class Grades, click on Display Options. And you can choose View All Terms, Current Term, or Previous and Current Terms only. Also, above this section, you have Missing Assignments, where you can click on the missing assignment and be taken to a pop-up that shows when it was due and for who. If a student wants to see how their grade is broken down, all of these grades to the right of their classes are hyperlinks that will pop up more information. For example, if I want to see the grades that make up the A in this biology class, I can click on the A, and it will bring up a pop-up to show how my grade is distributed throughout the class and the scores that I have based off the categories for that class. If I want to see my semester grade, I can click on my semester grade over here, and it will tell me that Term 1, which I had a B+, is 40% of the semester grade. Term 2, which currently I have an A, is 40% of the semester grade. And the semester exam for the first semester is 20% of the grade. This is how the 92% semester grade is calculated. Please know, however, as grades continue to fall into Term 2, the semester grade will change. The semester grade is not final until the end of the semester. This will forever be changing based off the grades that are now going into the second term. If you want to change your display options, click on display options and show current term only. And you can just see term 2. And you can show assignments if you wish for those as well. Again, for more information on an assignment, click on the assignment and it will bring a pop-up showing your score if you were absent or if it was marked missing. If you wish to contact your teacher for that class, you can hit their name underneath and get their email address and email them.
If you need more information or would like to see that again, you can find the video on the NC News YouTube page. We will also show it again following Thanksgiving break.
We'll be right back with more news after this Panthers Spear break.
David, did you hear that Salsa Club's giving out maracas at the next meeting?
Wow, that's crazy.
What is this, a lucky penny?
Lucky penny, David. Lucky penny.
Lucky penny.
Penny Wars, 2014. The juniors were beating us, and I was sent on a suicide mission to deliver enough pennies to the senior jug to win the war. But I was captured. And the juniors dropped a quarter into the senior jug. All hope was lost.
No.
Penny Wars runs from November 3rd through the 11th. Add pennies to increase the total in your class jug, and add silver change and dollars to other class jugs. Jugs are located in the bookstore. All proceeds go to the Washington Township Canned Food Drive.
The Drowsy Chaperone, November 14th at 7 p.m. and 15th at 2:30 and 7 p.m. Buy tickets online at northcentraltheater.us.
Welcome back to NC News. Here are more Panther headlines.
What overlap exists among disciplines, and how is that advantageous or disadvantageous? Are some disciplines more important than others? What is the most important to you to learn more about, and why? Share your ideas at the Philosophy Club meeting today at 2:50 p.m. in H528.
The Discovering Cultural Foods Club is meeting today after school until 4 o'clock in A521, Mrs. Reed's room. Everyone is welcome to come enjoy a new type of food from this month's continent, Europe. That's the Discovering Cultural Foods Club after school in Mrs. Reed's room this afternoon.
Teens Right for Life Club will meet tomorrow in room M273 at 2:50 p.m. It will be a fun learning experience. Late bus passes and snacks and drinks will be provided.
Attention, all ladies of NC. Ladies First will be meeting tomorrow at 2:50 to 4 p.m. in room H193. If you have not been able to attend Ladies First before, please feel free to attend and bring a friend. Remember, the meeting is open to any female grades 9 through 12. If you have questions, please see either Mrs. Fleming or Ms. Williams in the guidance office.
Attention members of the French Honor Society. There's an exciting agenda planned for the next meeting at 6:40 a.m. tomorrow in H193. You will be discussing final details for next Monday's Fall Cookie Sale, announcing the details of the annual partnership with the Lions Club Christmas tree sales, as well as plans for the fall movie night. Please set your alarm clock so you can attend tomorrow morning's meeting at 6:40 of the French Honor Society and get involved in the fun.
And now, in recognition of Veterans Day, we take a moment to recognize those Panthers that have served our country in the armed services.
Mr. Leroy Brown of the Math Department, Mr. Nelson Dowell of the Social Studies Department, Major Kellard Townsend of the English Department, and both Colonel Meredith Reed and First Sergeant Jack Durkin of our award-winning JROTC program all proudly served in the U.S. Army.
Mr. Leroy Castle of the Science Department, Mr. Matt Dickerson in Social Studies, and former Athletic Director Chuck Jones were all in the U.S. Air Force.
The Maintenance Department's Mr. Tony Clements was one of the few, the proud, the Marines, and Mr. Joe Bautista in Math was in the U.S. Navy.
We would like to thank our faculty and staff members, along with all other veterans in the Washington Township community, for their service both to North Central High School and the United States. We wish you all a very happy Veterans Day.
That's your news and headlines for Tuesday. Check out the NC News YouTube channel for more info.
Thanks for watching, and from all of us here at NC News, have a spectacular day, North Central.